Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So this time last year I was I hadn't quite arrived in Greece, but not far off it. In one of my last videos I covered driving right across Europe and down into Greece, almost as far as Athens. So I just thought I'd continue that on right up until I was about to cross into Italy. So put together all my wee favourite bits, the places I went to, my favourite campsites and a few other bits and pieces. So I hope you enjoy. If you do, don't forget to subscribe, hit the thumbs up button. Comments are great, love to hear your comments. But let's get into the video. Athens, place I've always wanted to visit. Like all cities, not too pretty driving into it. And like everywhere else in Greece, look at the graffiti, it's everywhere. But good to be here, although I'm looking for a bit of a rest. I found this wee campsite on Park for Night. To be honest with you, it's a wee bit of a dump, bit run down, and hardly anyone there, but very close to the centre of the city. So I've rested up for a couple of days. I'm heading to the Acropolis. You know me with cities, I don't really like cities very much, but I'm looking forward to the Acropolis. Wait till you hear this guy singing. I didn't give him any money. Great vibe here, more tourists than I've seen anywhere, although a lot of Greek people, but more tourists than I've seen anywhere I've been yet. Fantastic, what a place, and right in the middle of the city. Shopping, definitely not my thing. It's so unusual, it's so strange that you're walking among these shops and restaurants and they're scattered everywhere as ancient ruins of some sort, from large buildings to big rocks and boulders. So after about 3 days in Athens, I'm heading west. I'll be glad to get out of the city. Now that's more like it. Isn't that stunning? This is the Agricorn Fortress, a massive fortress up a very, very steep and winding road. But I've been looking forward to this. What a wonderful thing to be doing on a Monday morning. What a wonderful thing to be experiencing. I stayed here for quite a while. You know, I start to get into the thinking of what this would have been like in ancient times, buzzing with people, and how different the world was back then. And it's still here. Not too many buildings were built now. I'll still be here after this length of time. But onward and upward. We're now heading across to the Corinth Canal, hand-built canal, to join the north and south. This is a strange one because there it is. I haven't seen it yet because there's a bit of an edge, and Stephen doesn't do edges, cliff edges and things like that. I am the worst person to know. I can go on roller coasters. I've been on a glass platform looking over which went right over a cliff. I know it's safe. I know somebody put a lot of thought into it. Go over to the edge of that, the cliff might fall away, or you get that mad feeling that you could jump. So my first viewing of this is going to be your first viewing of it, but I hope you enjoy it. I brought the drone right down into the gorge and onto the bridge and back up, which frightened the wits out of me. I thought I was going to lose it because you can't see anything. You can't see if you're going to hit cables or anything. It worked out. Now I'm heading to a campsite. I read has great reviews, small campsite. Something momentous has happened, and that is it's just become warm enough to wear shorts. Yeah, at last, by this stage, getting a bit of heat. I'd been cold right up until then, and it got cold again after this point, but never as cold as it has been, and it just got nicer and nicer and nicer. Quite by accident, I found this stunning wee spot in the seaside village. I'm going to head further west today. I have one place to bring you, which is actually hard to describe. She's just loving the water. This coastline, it's almost deserted. You know, there's lots of other places in Greece that are quiet because it's out of season, but I've driven for miles and miles and miles. It's just empty buildings, empty shops, empty homes, hardly any residents. So it just shows you the way some of these places clear out in the winter. Had to stop. This road's just amazing. I know I keep using words like fantastic and epic, whatever, but it is just a fantastic road to drive along. And I thought, I wonder what it would look like from up above. So let's have a look. I'm heading deeper and deeper into these mountains, higher and higher, twistier, and it's just breathtakingly beautiful. I'm going to a monastery which is built into the side of a cliff, which is apparently stunning. I do believe this is it. Oh my god, look at this place. This is amazing. Fantastic. This is still used by monks. It was attacked during the Second World War, destroyed and rebuilt. What a job that would have been a long time ago up here. I'm miles into the mountains. I've been walking about here for hours. I'm really enjoying this place, just love this sort of thing. It's hard to explain how steep and twisty this incredible road is, but it's a wee bit frightening going back down it. Now, I'm now heading across to another big city, Petra, so I'll probably not stay there very long, but it has a very famous and very big bridge, which I would like to send my drone to have a look at it. But I don't know if I'll be able to. It's quite windy. No, couldn't send the drone up. Turns out you're not allowed anyway. So now turning, heading south. So I'm going to pause there for a second. This nice, tranquil, easygoing day is just about to take a turn for the worse. So I'm in trouble. I'll explain how I got in trouble. If I ever get out of trouble, I'm just going to pack a wee bit more into the front there in case it would sink, and then I'm going to have a go. Sorry for panting. All we can do is try. Fingers crossed. To see what happens next, sorry, but you'll have to watch the video. But I can tell you this, that was only the start of it. My problems went from bad to worse. I then headed further south and came across this amazing town. It was like a ghost town. Hotels, buildings with no one in them. Like a forgotten town. But I went because I was told it was a great wee campsite. And to my surprise, there was. I ended up staying here for almost 2 weeks to get my head showered and have a good think. "4 a.m. This hasn't stopped for 12 hours. From 1 a.m. last night to now, and it's 1:15 p.m. Never expected this sort of weather in Greece. It's also cold. Once the weather cleared up, I took a drive to one of the places to look forward to more than anywhere else, Olympia, the birthplace of the Olympics. And to appreciate how good it was, you'd have to watch the video. But I thoroughly enjoyed this day. We're hell without break. From 776 BC to AD 393, a period of 1,169 years. Isn't that amazing? I'd just been told that it was closing in another hour and a half, so had to do the quick step and took a wee bit of a risk and put my drone up. What a place. What a history. So, I'm going to leave here now. Big massive change to my plans. I've had a lot of time to think, but I'll explain later in the video. But off we go again. Yeah, some a week and a half or so gave me time to think, and I decided not to go further down into Greece. So I decided to start heading up towards Italy. I'm in Patras again, the place with the bridge, and I am well needed clothes clean. I was running out of stuff. I've decided to go north up the west coast, and then I'm going to get a ferry over to the south of Italy. I love bridges. This is a geeky thing, but there's just something about bridges I love. To imagine that somebody built this. Fantastic. So this was my last night in Greece. Today I have a 200-mile drive to the ferry, which, if all goes to plan, the ferry's at 3 a.m. This is Monday morning, and it's at 3 a.m. on Tuesday, and then that'll be me in Italy from tomorrow, southern Italy. I said in one of my earlier videos about a lot of Europe is flat, not Greece. There you go. Greece surprised me. You know, considering when I was there, started or the end of the winter, quite a lot to do and quite a lot to go and see, and it was sort of nice to do all that without too many tourists, although I had sort of missed tourists a bit. It did get very quiet at times, but leave it off there. Hope you enjoyed that. Till next time, bye for now.